only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now. And then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy.
Seems like Diddy's fate is sealed. And folks, the future looks quite dark for him after he learned that a new documentary about his sick crimes produced by none the other 50 Cent is set to drop on Netflix. Netflix has acquired the rights to 50 Cent's docuseries about the horrific allegations against the bad boy and words on the street that it literally broke Diddy. You probably know that these two have never been on good terms, and the beef between them has been clearly going on for years, with the candy shop singer throwing subtle shade at Puff's true nature and sinister behavior since the start.
In the beginning, but there was always things that I couldn't understand that was happening.
Just like the rest of showbiz, 50 knew exactly what's been going on behind the closed doors, but unlike many, he was never afraid to speak against Puff and his activities. Recently, he even touched on a disturbing 2016 video that resurfaced earlier this year, showing Diddy confronting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hotel hallway. At first, Diddy denied the whole incident, but once the tape came out, it was a wrap. 50 didn't hold back, posting a rather sarcastic message on Twitter. "Now I'm sure Puffy didn't do it. He is innocent. This proves nothing. This is what his lawyers are gonna say. God help us all." And folks, every time when 50 was asked to comment on Diddy, he made it clear that they were never friends. As for the now infamous bashes, 50 made sure to stay away from them and never set a foot in the lavish mansion full of wicked activities run by Puffy.
But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated.
With 50's docuseries in the works, this might just be the tipping point for Diddy's career and his entire life. There are still a lot of questions to be answered, and let's be real, 50 Cent was dropping hints about working on this project for a while now. In one of the interviews, he hinted Puff is a business person, when people call him a producer. I see people that were taken advantage of, who produce things that he took from them. But before the feds got Diddy handcuffed, it was nothing but a funny talk in the industry. We all know how these celebrity beefs go, but not for 50. He's been dropping hints for months now about this documentary he's cooking up, and it looks like he's ready to put everything on blast, revealing the dirtiest secrets that the media still has no access to.
Oh. Yeah,
Does he know that?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
How far along in the process are you guys of that?
We're emotional.
50's not playing around with such stuff. He's been speaking against Puff's shady activities for years, and apparently, he was gathering his intel, as he mentioned in his chat during one podcast. But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties. So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to a degree. And if you know 50 Cent, he was aiming for the biggest reach to spread the word about the sick activities that's been happening behind the closed on Tinseltown for decades and the role Diddy played in it. This documentary is probably gonna hit Netflix's top 10 for sure. And as insiders claim, the disgraced music mogul didn't take the news lightly once his attorney shared what 50 was up to.
Either is how a lot of people in the industry felt. And I personally, I don't see how he comes back from this.
And apparently, all these headlines and allegations we see in the media are just the tip of an iceberg, and the story about mistreatment and manipulation in Hollywood goes way deeper than that. First, it was Cassie who shared how Puff was giving her substances to have freak-offs with other men, and other victims joined her accusations. And 50 wasted no time jumping on this opportunity to expose the true colors of his industry's foe. He's been dropping even more details about the documentary and the people who opened up about the parties. It was him who posted a video where Mark Curry, an old Bad Boy Records rapper, claimed Diddy was spiking champagne bottles at parties, making the women compliant.
They'd be regular Moet bottles. On them bottles right there, they'd been to have something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff.
And it's not for the clout or hype. As 50 promised, the profits from the documentary will go toward helping victims of similar mistreatment. 50 and the team have yet to set a release date for the doc, but he's been posting about Diddy a lot lately, so you gotta imagine it's top of mind. And folks on social media can't wait to see the result of this investigation. As one person commented, 50 gonna destroy him after his documentary. Yeah, take that. And another user added, "Oh my goodness, it's about time things are about to be revealed to the public." And judging by Diddy's alleged reaction to this explosive exposure of the year, the documentary is going to bury him even deeper. According to the team currently working on the production and speaking with witnesses and victims, this will be a complex tale that's been building up for decades.
Which is pretty amazing. You're kind of, in some ways, draining the swamp of Hollywood.
But what was Diddy's reactions? Well, he keeps denying everything, calling the lawsuits and accusations nothing but a money grab. But it doesn't look like a coincidence that after the teasing of the upcoming documentary, a new pile of lawsuits appeared, and folks, apparently, there's a 9-year-old boy involved. And as insiders claim, when Diddy showed up in court, he looked shook like never before. One of the reporters who had access to the courtroom said he had this stunned look on his face, like he didn't expect to be in that situation. But come on, it's not like allegations appeared from just nowhere. Diddy was told straight up that he was going to get hit with racketeering and trafficking charges soon.
And I expect more victims will come forward.
From what 50 Cent's been saying, though, this docu-series is about to spill way more than just the surface. Level stuff. He's hinting at years of dirt, stories that haven't seen the light of day yet. Apparently, the walls of the industry's secrets are about to collapse, and Diddy will be facing the sad music of his life imprisonment. Once all this dirt hits the fan, it's going to be real tough for Puff to clear his name. And with the support of 50 Cent and Netflix, it's going to blow thousands times harder. Because when 50 Cent talks, folks listen. Plus, he was one of the first ones to call out those weird situations and freak off hints Diddy put him in.
No, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about?
You must that wild story when Puff tried to lure 50 Cent to his side by offering him benefits like no other. There's that weird story 50 shared about Diddy offering to take him shopping. As 50 revealed, Diddy was making unwanted advances at him and even invited the candy shop singer to become his toy boy. As he shared, Puff insisted on spending a day together and pay for everything 50 would want. Why don't we go shopping or some stuff? I mean, I'll pay for it. So yeah, 50's been dodging all that strange energy coming from Puff from day one, and now it seems like he's ready to air it all out for the world to see. And if you ask why ain't other celebs speaking up about Diddy? According to 50 Cent, a lot of those people were at Diddy's infamous parties having a bit too much fun. So now they're keeping quiet because they don't know what might been caught on tapes.
I don't necessarily have a responsibility to behave a certain way, according to them.
Recently, 50 threw some more shade on social media, posting about his docu-series. And, of course, he had to add a little jab, saying, "This is the shade that goes on. I'm trying to tell you the truth." Now, the documentary that 50 has been developing about the industry's sick activities went to the higher bidder, Netflix. And folks, you probably understand the level of troubles it raises for the music mogul and the team of his lawyers who keep the bravado about the innocence going. Just recently, one of them stated, "Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end. He's innocent. He came to New York to establish his innocence. He's not afraid. He's not afraid of the charges." But it looks like Diddy loses his allies and power in the industry. And if the reports don't lie, he's now less confident that he would ever set a foot outside the jailhouse.
In terms of the atmosphere there, it's just certainly one that no one wants to be in.
The revelation of 50's documentary, making it to the biggest streaming service, and the potential exposure it may bring, may clearly push Diddy to more desperate actions. And as some people are saying, he's clearly going after the candy shop rapper. As one fan wrote, "I want 50 Cent to be careful because what he's doing is dangerous. Diddy is locked up now and can't communicate like he used to, but he still has somebody handling his money and affairs while he's locked up." And another user added, "Say bye-bye, Diddy. Hopefully, 50 Cent won't be in danger for speaking out." Well, 50's been cooking something up for a while now, and thankfully, it's the time when people finally listen to what he has to say. This documentary, once aired, may raise a lot of new questions about the disgraced music mogul and everyone who's been by his side during freak-offs and other crimes. And what do you think about this, guys? Is this the end of Diddy's hope to become a free man again? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos